Web as warm as downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, September 7th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Jean-Paul Belmondo, the biggest star of the French New Wave cinema of the 60s, whose film career spanned 6 decades, has died in Paris, his lawyer announced on Monday. He was 88. Belmondo, whose boxer physique and good looks frequently landed him roles as charming gangsters and action heroes, died at his home. Attorney Michel Gaudis told in a statement to the Financial Times. Gaudis said he had been exhausted for some time. He died peacefully. Belmondo, for decades, was France's most popular screen star and biggest heartthrob. He remained active in films before a stroke in 2011 forced him into retirement. The actor was hailed both at home and abroad as the quintessential Frenchman, following his breakthrough role as a doomed small-time criminal who falls in love with Gene Steinberg's American Visitor to Paris in Jean-Luc Godard's 1960 new wave classic Breathless. In it, he launched what became his trademark persona of a cigarette-smoking, streetwise thug who possesses hidden depths of wisdom and common sense. Breathless, along with Francois Truffaut's 400 Blows the previous year, launched a worldwide cinema revolution that rejected Hollywood's conformity and sought to wrest creative control from big studios and to put it in the hands of auteur film directors. French President Emmanuel Macron said in a tribute on the actor on Twitter, he will forever remain Le Magnifique. Jean-Paul Belmondo was a national treasure, full of punch and bursts of laughter, with loud words and swift body, sublime heroes and familiar figures. Tireless daredevil and magician of words, to him we all found in ourselves. In contrast to the criminals and rogues he frequently portrayed, Belmondo was actually born in the upscale Paris suburb of Neuilly-sur-Seine in 1933 to the son of a renowned sculptor, Paul Belmondo, according to Radio France International. After performing poorly at school, he tapped his talent for boxing to win 3 straight round 1 knockouts in a brief amateur career before finding his true calling at the National Conservatory of Dramatic Art. His first film role came in the 1957 comedy On Foot, on Horse, and on Wheels. His part was eventually cut. But afterwards, Belmondo's luck turned as he went on to make films with new wave giants Godard, Truffaut, Alain Resnais, Louis Malle, and Jean-Pierre Melville. Starting in the 1960s, he broadened his appeal with action roles in major international productions, where he was often cast opposite some of the world's most glamorous female stars. Belmondo's career all but ended in 2011 when he suffered a stroke while on holiday in Corsica, RFI reported. The Venice International Film Festival awarded him with the Golden Lion for Lifetime Achievement in 2016. Belmondo was 88. The Wire and Boardwalk Empire alum Michael K. Williams has died at the age of 54, his family said on Monday. Williams' family said in a statement to Deadline, "It is with deep sorrow that the family announces the passing of Emmy-nominated actor Michael Kenneth Williams. They ask for your privacy while grieving this insurmountable loss." TMZ reported that the 5-time Emmy nominee was found dead in the living room of his Brooklyn apartment after a relative who hadn't heard from him in a couple of days went to check on him. Drug paraphernalia was spotted on a table nearby, indicating he may have died from an overdose. The website cited unnamed law enforcement sources as saying. A police source insider told the New York Post no foul play indicated. No forced entry, the apartment was in order. Williams' other credits include 12 Years of a Slave, The Night of, and Lovecraft Country. Survived by his mother and son. Williams was 54. On what would have been his 85th birthday, the late Jim Henson, the creator of The Muppets and other children's programming, was awarded an English Heritage Blue Plaque in his former London home on Tuesday. The puppeteer, who also created Fraggle Rock and developed the films The Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, bought his Hampstead home on 50 Downshire Hill in 1979. Tuesday, the charity English Heritage announced the Blue Plaque, which in Britain is a historical marker that denotes a location linked to a famous person, event, or site. Henson's former home is near the former Jim Henson's creature shop, where he created many of his puppets. Hampstead is an area of Greater London. Blue Plaque's historian, Dr. Rebecca Preston, said in a statement Tuesday, "We're delighted to recognize his connection to London with an English heritage blue plaque. The immense body of work that he created and awards that he won are even more impressive considering his untimely death at the age of just 53. Henson moved to London to create the Muppet Show and chose to stay as artists and performers," his son Brian told the English Heritage. He said, "It is an honor to have Jim Henson's British home recognized with the blue plaque, knowing that he is so admired and respected at the talent in London, and that this is the place he called home when he created some of his most memorable productions." Born in 1936 in Mississippi, Henson explored art throughout his childhood and answered a job listings for a puppeteer at the age of 17 and relocated to Washington, D.C. He studied graphic design and theater at the University of Maryland, where he met his future wife, Jane Neville. In 1976, The Muppet Show was filmed in Britain's Elstree Studios and became popular in more than 100 countries. Henson died of septic shock in New York City in 1990. Programs that he influenced, such as The Muppets and Sesame Street, still air today, and Brian Henson is the chairman of the board at the Jim Henson Company. And finally, Cardi B and Offest announced they welcomed the second child, a baby boy, into the world. The couple announced on Monday. Cardi B, the 28-year-old rapper, made an announcement on Saturday on Instagram. She said, "We are so overjoyed to meet our new son." The couple told People magazine, "He is already loved by family and friends, and we can't wait to introduce him to his other siblings. The two are parents to a 3-year-old girl named Culture." Cardi B announced her pregnancy in June during a BET Awards performance with Offset and the Migos, wearing a sequins bodysuit that exposed her growing belly. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.